What is Zone 2 training? There are many different types of cardio. Zone 2 training can build your aerobic fitness and increase your endurance, while keeping the strain and tension on your body down to a relatively low level. Zone 2 training is a type of cardiovascular exercise performed at a moderate intensity, typically between 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate. A slow, steady effort where you can comfortably hold a conversation without being overly breathless. This type of training is often referred to as easy pace in running or base training in endurance sports. You may be focused on your legs, arms and core when it comes to your workout, but you are likely to be neglecting the one body part that may be most helpful during your workout. This would be the heart and its muscles. Research suggests that the organ in your chest, the heart, may be the best muscle within your body for gauging the intensity of your workout. Zone 2 cardio is one of the 5 heart rate zones, with 5 being the highest and of course 1 being the lowest of the set. Zone 2 training is sometimes called base training because it should make up the majority or the base of your weekly workouts. It's also sometimes referred to as low intensity steady state cardio, or LISS for short. Gradually, it increases your aerobic capacity or your body's ability to use oxygen efficiently during an athletic effort. Your easy workouts will eventually start to feel even easier, and the harder workouts will be less punishing. Throwing in a Zone 2 session in the day after a tough workout may actually help you recover faster in between your workouts. Research has found that this type of workout improves blood flow in the body, which speeds up muscle repair without causing additional inflammation and damage to the muscles. Aerobic training increases cardiovascular fitness, reducing mortality and increasing longevity. It reduces the risk of developing the most common cardiovascular illnesses, one like atherosclerosis. I'll say that again, a bit of a tongue twister, that one. Atherosclerosis, which have consequences like high blood pressure, stroke and the heart attack. If you've ever blown off steam and released some tension by taking a long run, having a swim or doing a bike ride, you won't be surprised to hear that Zone 2 cardio can improve your mental health. Aerobic exercise can boost the self-esteem, also decrease the anxiety in some people, depression and insomnia, giving you a better sleep after your exertion after your cardio workout session. Zone 2 cardio produces less strain in your joints and muscles, potentially preventing injury as a result. By adding a few easy days to your workout rota, you're giving your body plenty of time to rest and recover. How to tell if you're in Zone 2 while exercising. Zone 2 cardio is often referred to as a conversational pace. A talk test is a good gauge to use to determine if your current effort is in Zone 2. Try sing your favourite verse of a song, it's that easy. You should be able to hold a conversation and speak in full sentences without feeling like you're forcing out words and your breathing is laboured as you move. Typically, if you need to take a break to catch your breath, this means you've moved out of Zone 2. Definition exercises for Zone 2 cardio. Any sort of repetitive movement that gets your heart rate into the target zone of 60 to 70% of your maximum heart rate will count towards your Zone 2 training. This includes running, cycling, swimming, rowing, and in some cases, walking. Try to focus on how your body reacts and how well you can control your breathing in addition to your heart rate. This will help you fine-tune the best types of Zone 2 cardio for your training sessions. Remember, this workout you'd be doing is for you, so try not to focus on anyone else's session because their Zone 2 standard will always be different to yours. Now, even if you are twins, the Zone 2 levels will still be individual for each of you, with obvious reason for this. How to determine your Zone 2 heart rate. Let's start with your maximum heart rate. A general estimate of maximum heart rate is 220 minus your age. Now, what you have to do to calculate your Zone 2 range is multiply your estimated maximum heart rate by 0.60 for the lower end of Zone 2, and then multiply by 0.70 for the upper end of this training method. Right, so again, like in the previous video, we'll use this equation to calculate my Zone 2 training numbers. So we'll start with finding my maximum heart rate. 220 take away the 44 equals 176. Now this is my maximum heart rate. So 176 times 0.60 equals 105 beats per minute. This will give me the lower side Zone 2 training for myself. Now 176 times the 0.70 equals 123 beats per minute. Now this will be the upper side of Zone 2 training for myself. Now, in all honesty, I rarely monitor my heart rate at this stage of my training, age 44. I used to do it at the start and midway, but now after so many years training, my body, lungs, heart and brain tell me exactly what's going on. They tell me how far to go, when to go fast or when to slow down, when I'm fit and when I'm not. It's called experience, along with trial and error. These days, I'm not really training for a particular sport or event. It's just for my health, really, and the love of fitness training, exercise and workouts. Now, I don't really take creatine. I do sometimes, but I rarely use pre-workouts and protein shakes. I get most of my macronutrients and vitamins and minerals from the foods I eat, or the vitamin tabs you've seen me upload if I've been low on time to get certain essentials in. I'm 100% against these PEDs the other guys are using, and you'd never find steroids in my system. I just don't see the need for it. I'm what you'd call au naturel. You get what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying I'm against pre-workouts and protein shakes. Of course I'm not. I just rarely use them. I'm able to get on with the job without these inclusions. Most people these days and before are working out purely for ego, just for the look of being a big guy. A lot of the guys are big for nothing, absolute meatheads. Start a conversation with them and you'll see. Meat on the bones, but no meat between the earlobes. Brainless bozos with watertight muscles. Rigid, slow, clumsy, 20 seconds on a 100-metre sprint. 200-metre dash, fully out the question. I like to stay lean, sharp and quick. Muscular, athletic structure. Not the biggest of guys, but one of the quickest, most durable, well-balanced physique with flexibility and long-lasting stamina. That's what I call fitness. Anyways, let's get back to the video before I get big guys wanting to be small. Oh my gosh. Boy. Yeah. Zone 2. Does it actually burn fat? Now in Zone 2, your body can burn fat as fuel rather than burning glycogen. It doesn't mean you'll burn the fat off at a faster rate. It means you can use alternative energy stores and go longer before running out of energy. Right, here's a quick one for you. Off topic, just the next level up. What is Zone 3 training? Exercising for 10 to 40 minutes with a heartbeat of 70 to 80% of your maximum heart rate will not only burn fat effectively, but will also strengthen muscles as well as building their endurance capabilities. But this quick bit of information comes under zone 3, aerobic exercise. Is 30 minutes of zone 2 good enough? Yes, 30 minutes of zone 2 training can be beneficial, especially for beginners or those with a far more static, less active lifestyle. For those advanced individuals out there, or those aiming for a specific performance goals, longer sessions, 45 minutes or more, are generally recommended. The ideal duration depends on individual fitness levels and training goals. While 30 minutes per session can be a good starting point, aiming for a total of 3 to 4 hours of zone 2 training per week is generally recommended for seeing noticeable results. This can be achieved by incorporating multiple 30-minute or longer sessions throughout the week. What is the best exercise for zone 2? Zone 2 is popular amongst runners, but it's very possible that, especially for beginners, any running pace will push the heart rate up too much, making the session almost unbearable. A run-walk interval, where you run for a while and then stop, walk for a few minutes and then start running again, is a good solution. But it's possible to do a zone 2 workout with any aerobic activity, for example, swimming, rowing, and even the elliptical. Is it better to train in zone 2 or zone 3? They say you should do endurance training in zone 2 if you want to increase anaerobic power, and you should train in zone 3 if you want to decrease your carbohydrate combustion levels. For some athletes, zone 2 is better than zone 3. This is because it is less demanding and easier to recover, and it burns more fat. What cardio is good for belly fat? For burning belly fat, the best cardio exercises are those that burn a significant amount of calories and engage multiple muscle groups like running, cycling, and high intensity interval training. A combination of these activities, along with strength training and a healthy diet, is crucial for overall weight loss, including belly fat reduction. Tips for maximum results: combine cardio with strength training. Strength training goes towards building muscle mass, which can boost your metabolism and burn more calories even at rest time. Focus on a balanced diet. Cardio is most effective when paired with a healthy diet that provides the nutrients your body needs and helps create a calorie deficit. Consistency is key. Regular exercise and a healthy diet are essential for long-term fat loss and overall health. Do long walks count as cardio? Walking becomes a cardio when you're working out and taking strides which are fast enough to get you within your aerobic threshold. This means walking at a pace that keeps your heart rate within zones 2 and 3, which is around 60 to 80% of your maximum heart rate. Where or which part of the body is hardest place to lose fat? The hardest place to lose fat is generally considered to be the stomach area, abdominal region, especially visceral fat surrounding the organs. This is due to factors like genetics and hormones, and the active nature of this fat, which releases hormones that can impact weight loss. What is visceral fat? This type of fat is deep within the abdominal cavity, surrounding organs like the liver and intestines. It's considered more stubborn and harder to lose than the fat laying just under the skin. Hormonal influence. Belly fat releases hormones that can affect metabolism and weight loss, making it harder to shed fat in that area. Genetics. Some individuals may be more prone to storing fat in the abdomen due to genetic predispositions, or in other words, it's passed down through your family, through your bloodline. Most of them are chubby, you've got big guts, it just comes down to you, it's just unavoidable. In which case, you just have to work a little bit harder. It's as simple as that. Don't give up on trying to lose the weight. It can be done, you just got to work that little bit harder. Your age can also play a factor when it comes to losing weight. Hormonal changes associated with aging, particularly in middle age, can contribute to increased fat accumulation in the midsection area of the body. Other stubborn areas you'll have on the body. While the belly is often the most challenging, other areas like the thighs, hips, lower back and upper arms can also be difficult to lose fat from. Weight loss strategies. It's important to focus on overall weight loss through a healthy diet and regular exercise, as targeted fat loss isn't really typically possible. The exercise is important, obviously yes it is, but a healthy diet plays a crucial role in weight loss and reducing belly fat. Focus on a balanced diet with plenty of fruits, vegetables, lean protein and whole grains. Also limit processed foods, sugary drinks and unhealthy fats. How to do zone 2 training at home for a home workout. Prone position, shoulder taps. So in other words, you'll be in the push-up positions with your arms locked out and tap at each shoulder, left and then right. You'll have jumping jacks, you've got the body weight squats and up and down planks. Also try the squat lunges, mountain climbers, burpees and single leg knee ups, so knee raises. Now I'm going to give you a list of the plus sides of zone 2 training. We're going to start with improved endurance. Zone 2 training helps build a strong aerobic base, which is crucial for improving endurance. Increased aerobic capacity. So it enhances the body's ability to utilize oxygen, making it easier to maintain longer workouts and a greater exercise intensity. Enhanced fat burning. Zone 2 training helps your body to become more efficient at burning fat for fuel, contributing to weight management. A reduced possibility of overexertion. So the low intensity of zone 2 training minimises the chances of fatigue and injury compared to higher intensity training. Improved cardiovascular health. Zone 2 training can improve heart health by strengthening the heart and improving its ability to supply oxygen throughout the body. So in summary for this video, what is Zone 2 training for? What's its purpose? It's designed to build a foundation of aerobic fitness. This works wonders if done correctly. So have fun and enjoy your workouts. Good luck.